Preparing your home to sell. Anybody that's done it knows that it is stressful, like very few other processes in your life, especially if your home requires a lot of work before you can list it on the market, because that not only takes time, but then it can get pretty pricey, and there goes your profit margin all of a sudden, right? There is, however, another option to sell your home without all of that added stress. You can sell it to the local company called iBuySTL, and we are very happy to have the owner, Jimmy Vreeland, with us this morning to tell us more about how their process works. How are you, sir?
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good to see you again.
Anybody that watches TV, maybe listens to the radio, knows that there are companies out there that do this kind of work. You take a bit of a different approach. What is it that you think that makes iBuySTL so unique and different?
You know, we've designed everything in the business that we want to take a home seller from a place of anxiety and overwhelm and get them to a point where they're excited and ready to move on to the next step. And so, you know, that's the entire reason the company exists, is to solve problems. Because there's a reason people are calling us, and it's because they have a problem to solve. And, you know, a bunch of my teams were veteran-owned, a bunch of veterans on the team. And the one thing we took from the military is love solving problems.
Problem solvers.
Yeah.
It's like in your DNA.
Can't help it.
I'm going to go off script for a second because I'm curious, and I can guarantee there's a lot of people in the audience wondering the same thing. What kinds of people come to you? Not even what kinds of people, but what kinds of situations are you presented with?
I mean, there's some people who they're just like, I don't want to deal with the showings. I don't, like, that's the minimal problem, and we're happy to solve that problem. And then there's also inherited homes that maybe, hey, the relative didn't know them well, but they were a hoarder. And so, you know, we've taken houses that there's literally stuff up to your nose as you walk in the house. And we kind of get excited for that.
Do you? Because it's the problem solver.
Big problem to solve
take
here.
That off you see promise, you see a future for that home, whereas the person on the other end is like, I just kind of need this out of my life right now.
Yeah, and we're not just necessarily a wholesaling company. We also do the full rehab, and not every company can do the full rehab and do everything, solve every problem.
No doubt about it. All right, so let's talk about the process. If somebody watching right now is interested, they'd like a little more information. What is the process like for the one selling the home? So
first you would call in and you would talk to one of our directors of first impressions, and they're going to kind of go and figure out what is the problem to solve. And then if we can help you, like if we can't help you, we're not going to waste anyone's time, not going to waste your time, but if we can help you, then we'll send out our acquisitions manager, and they'll come to the house, they'll sit down, they'll talk to you, they'll really dig into what's the problem you're trying to solve. And then at that point, they'll ask for you to take them on a tour of the house so they can, understand what's going on with the house. And then at that point, you'll get an offer. And
just that easy.
Yeah, and if we hope the offer works, and if the offer works, we depart as friends. If we can't solve the problem, we depart as friends.
No problems.
No big deal.
Gave it a whirl.
Yeah.
This is incredible. I mean, this could really be the answer for a lot of people right now. I want to let everybody know you can get in contact with iBuySTL by calling or texting 314-325-0757. You can also visit their website, iBuySTL.com, for more information. Guys, you can tell that problem solving is a big part of this, because every answer he gave goes back to that. That's part of the core mission, for sure.
For a little insight that people at home won't understand, because they don't pick it up from just that brief hearing. It's a fun couple.
Fun process.
They're nice people.
Oh, they're very good people.
They're out to help you. All right.